Part 2, with politely calling Taffy an idiot. Well, Mr. Taffy, after reading your answers to my comments, there are some things that need to be cleared up. Point 1. You have no manners, at all. Why do you have to be such a bitter person? Point 2. You say I am acting like a spoiled kid, but have you yourself in the mirror lately? You start insulting people that disagree with you as a greeting. I have clocked you on 57 insults, over a period of 15 minutes of you speaking. And you have the audacity to put a "Stop the Hate on YouTube" video online? According to that title, you should have deleted your channel right after that video. Point 3. You are a liar, saying, I switch off the comment sections of my video. Here are the screenshots to prove that all comment sections are open, even to you. And already you call me an idiot? Well, that was expected from an unpleasant person as you are. Point 4. If you are so keen on real names, why don't call your account the Williams Within channel? I am Ivy Kunisida, deal with it. Point 5. Have you ever thought of cleaning your room before you start recording your videos? Do you receive guests in that pigsty? After this, sure you can delete my comments, you can even block me. But I will make sure that the whole world will know that you, brilliant expat Taffy, are afraid of being challenged by a little girl. Be a sport, I will not delete your comments, so don't delete mine, okay? Welcome to part 2 of the Debunking Expat Taffy series. I have to go back to this picture for a moment. You present this picture as evidence against the Apollo 11 moon landing in almost half of your videos, while knowing this is not even an official NASA picture. Just what kind are you? Then you state, if the Apollo 11 landing was fake, all the landings also were fake. So, by your own words, if I show, this picture only proves that it is a work of art, and evidence of nothing else, all the videos you have used it in are all fraudulent. Right? The reason that it is all over the internet is because it is a famous, artistic photo montage, created in 2008 by spaceflight historian Ed Klinefeld from the Netherlands. Of course you find anomalies in it, it is a frigging digital painting. This picture is not created to deceive, but to be amazed. It is made up from multiple Apollo photos while the sun is computer generated. This means that your crazy idea of a floodlight creating 5 parallel shadows of the 4 support cables in opposite directions is pulled out of your arse. Look at this picture that shows the narrow angle of the Hasselblad camera. Ned, my producer, owns the civilian version of that camera, and it's still one of the best analog cameras. But it could not possibly have taken the picture that you keep abusing as evidence. So Taffy, presenting art as so-called evidence against the NASA moon landings, shows that you are a very dishonest person and also an idiot.
One of the videos I watched was a NASA video. It was produced in 2016 by Grumman Engineering, okay? It was titled, "The Eagle Has Landed."
Yes, I have that here, only the part that it is produced by Grumman is true. NASA has nothing to do with it. It is not made in 2016 but in 1989. This video was produced by Grumman to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing.
A video that I noticed a very serious anomaly in. And thanks to me, the brilliant expat Taffy, I wish I'd have downloaded it at the time. But when I commented on it, it got deleted. It got edited and it got put back up.
The one I have here is uploaded in 2012 by a tiny YouTuber called Playlists001. You cannot re-upload a video and keep the same date, not even the same link. So far I call bullshit on this one, but let us continue.
It was the manager of Grumman saying that when they finished the LEM, they found out it would not work. This was his words. We decided it would not work. It was too heavy. What we had to do was find a way of reducing the weight.
Yes, this is that video. And since this one is dated before what you were talking about, we can assume this is the real one. So, let us watch what the Grumman boss really said.
Many of the differences that you see are the result of our desire to save weight on the lunar module. This proposal model had aircraft-style seats. We realized that we really didn't need seats in 0G or even 16G. So in this LEM and in the real LEMs, the crew was in a stand-up position. So what we were able to do, since the crew was standing up, we were able to design it such that the window was very close to the crew's eye. And that basically cut down the glass area drastically.
He said the only thing we could do was remove the 2 seats and tell the astronauts they'd have to stand. Now I wish I'd have bloody downloaded that. That was a big mistake of mine.
See? It is a good thing that I have it, so I can show the world what a liar you are. What the Grumman boss said is totally different than the crap you want us to believe. And this was filmed on 16mm film, not videotape, not MPEG-4. So to edit this out, NASA borrowed Doc Emmett Brown's DeLorean to travel back to 1989 to let the Grumman boss say something else? But there is more, right?
You see? That's the sort of videos. Do you know what was wrong there? Apollo 11 LEM, it couldn't carry 2 seats. And when it came to Apollo 15, they stuck a bloody rover in it.
Here it really shows how much of a deceiver you are. The LEM didn't need to be as light as possible to go towards the moon. It needed to be as light as possible to being able to take off again. And it is only this tiny ascent stage of the lunar module that returns. The rest was just abandoned. There are 2 possibilities here. You are a liar that deliberately leaves this out. Or you are stupid as fuck. Personally, I go for the first one. No one, not even you, can be this dumb.
When I pointed that out in some of the discussions, NASA took the video down. They deleted it, they re-edited it.
As painstakingly explained to you, it was not NASA, and it cannot be invisibly edited because the original was filmed, not recorded.
That was me, the brilliant expat Taffy, that noticed that.
Oh my god, and you say you are brilliant?
Here you are. Here's another one. AS15-82-11056. As you can see, this photo has been photoshopped. This is the Apollo 15 LEM waiting to take off. But the clue is in here as well.
Yes, another one of your damn fake, impossible photos. Here is the original, and how do I know that? First, it is in focus. Second, it is huge. Third, it does not have these ridiculous letters that you always plaster over it to make it seem legit. Can also do that. I just took your picture, made it black and white, then I slapped some dope name on it, the fake Photoshop stamp, and blurred the hell out of it. Oh, people. NASA photoshopped Taffy's picture. He is not really in that pigsty of a room. Shit, right. He really is in his pigsty room. The only thing fake here is the picture. There are always the same letters, from the same photo editor, on all your evidence pictures. The only thing that is fake are these pictures. Of course they are photoshopped, all by the brilliant, fake head Taffy.
And you've got the clue in this photo here as well. And this one here. Can any of you spot it? A clue that tells you that the photo is impossible.
You can only justify this by making up that the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter does not exist. Are you really that desperate? Radio amateurs around the world have made it a contest who can receive the most data from that satellite. And all you can think of is to deny its existence? Really? Are you that dumb?
And here is another LRO. Something that tells you that it's completely impossible. Come on, anybody spot these clues yet? Right, we're now going from the LRO to Jade Rabbit, and it's really staring you in the face here. Anyone spot it? Well, my dogs know about it, folks. So come on, use your brains. Any of you spot it? A clue telling us it's impossible? And here's another one. The vital clue is staring you in the face. Something telling you this is completely impossible to have been taken on the moon.
Of course I can explain where your thought process disintegrates. A picture in the correct lighting on the moon will do just as fine.
Now, let me say, with this jade rabbit, due to new discoveries, the brilliant expat Taffy will soon be proving categorically
that all your so-called proof is fake, and that you have no clue what you are talking about, and you are just a vile and nasty old man who loves to character defame and insult smarter people.
It will soon be proving categorically that Dirty Slack is a mentally insane psychopath, and so are all of his followers, who think this is on the moon.
That was quick. That was really quick. I think you have a lovely dog. Did you know that this breed is very smart? I feel sorry for that darling pup, having to spend its life with such an unpleasant person as its owner. I really do. This is Expat Taffy's YouTube channel. From the oldest to the latest videos. Going through this was sheer torture. Seeing all this hatred he displays in his titles, and in the videos, it is even worse. When I started this series, I laughed at this weird little old man, having delusions of grandeur by calling himself brilliant. But the more I learn about him, the more my disgust about this unpleasant person grows. In the videos, the constant cascade of insults he hurls at his critics, well, let me say this. So glad that I cannot physically throw up. Never, in the 7 years I am on YouTube, narrating the Dutch Heretic channel, I have come across this level of disdain towards other. Coming from one single vile person. Mr. Expat Taffy, you are a horrid and pitiful excuse of a human being. And count on it, this is not the end of it. Hello, this is the Dutch Heretic channel, and I am Ivy, the host on all of Ned McRant's channels. Ned and I put a lot of work in our videos, and would really like to see our channel become bigger. So please, hit that like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell. We are not monetized, so get nothing from YouTube, but if you want to help us, please consider to help us at www.patreon.com/DutchHeretic. We want to do more, with better animations and shit. Your help will be very much appreciated.